Welcome back. So in our previous video, we have seen how we can select columns from a table. If you remember the results of the queries that we tried, in some cases our results contained duplicate entries, which sometimes we really wanted to eliminate. We are going to see now an additional command called select distinct, which is used to eliminate duplicate entries in the results. The syntax of this command is select, and then immediately after select we put the keyword distinct, and then we continue by putting the attributes that we want to return. After that, as usual, we have the from keyword and the name of the table. The distinct keyword that we put after select effectively means that we are going to eliminate any duplicate rows from the results. So if two rows in the result, no matter if they are consecutive or not, contain rows with exactly the same data values, then SQL is going to eliminate the duplicate row. Now, one of the most common use cases for select distinct is to examine the contents of a particular column. So let's go to the database. Let's go to the IMDb database and use IMDb, and let's try to do an example. So let's say that we want to find all the movie genres that we have in the IMDb database. The genres are stored in the movie genres table. So we go and type select star from movies genres. We execute, and in that case, you can see that we get back the movies and the corresponding genre. You can see all the different movies IDs and the corresponding genre for the movie. Now, let's say that we want to get the different genres that appear in the database without the movie IDs. So we go and we modify the query and we write select genre from movies genres, and we execute. Now we get back the different names of the genres like short, documentary, crime, comedy, western, family, comedy, and so on. But as you can see very clearly, we have quite a few duplicate entries in the results. But our question is, what are all the different genres that we have without any duplicates? So to eliminate these duplicates, we go and we modify our query and we write select distinct genre from movie genres. So we execute the command, and you can see now that we get back the genres without duplicates. So if you take a look at the results, you scroll down, you will see that we have 21 distinct different values for genre: short, documentary, crime, comedy, western, family, animation, drama, romance, mystery, thriller, adult, music, action, blah, 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 blah. You scroll down, film noir. So in other words, there are 21 different genres in the database. A common question at this point is, well, I see the results, but can I get this thing sorted? Short answer, yes, you can, but let's wait for our next video to learn how to do that. Now, before the next video, let's work on a few more examples with select distinct. Now, let's switch back to the Facebook database, use Facebook, and explore the Facebook database a bit. Now, we want to see all the distinct political views that are stored in the profiles table, and in particular in the political views column. So we start first and we type select political views from profiles. We execute, and this query returns back all the different political views of the students, of course with many duplicates. We want to eliminate duplicates, so we modify the query and write select distinct political views from profiles. So now you see that we have the following political views: null, which means empty, when people do not enter anything in their political views; libertarian, conservative, liberal, apathetic, moderate, very liberal, very conservative, and others. Let's do another example. We want to find the distinct values that are stored in the sex column of the profiles table. So how do we do that? Select distinct and then sex from profiles. We execute the query, we get back the results, and you can see that we have just male, female, and null, which is the empty value. One more example so that we can familiarize ourselves with the Facebook database. Let's examine the looking for table and find all the possible things that students are looking for. So we go, our initial query is select star from looking for. This query returns back the profile ID of the student and what the student is looking for. Friendship, dating, relationship, and so on. At this point, we don't care about the profile IDs of the student, so we go and we modify our query to be select looking for from looking for. This returns back all entries from the looking for column, again with plenty of duplicates. To eliminate duplicates, we modify the query and we type select distinct looking for from looking for. We execute and we get back the results with the values friendship, dating, relationship, whatever I can get, or random claim. One more example. We want to see now all the different relationship statuses. We start by looking at the relationship tables. Select star from relationship, semicolon. And if we take a look at the results, we see the profile ID and the corresponding status of the students. Again, we want to get only status, so select status from relationship, and we get back just the status of the students without the profile ID, again with plenty of duplicates. To eliminate duplicates, we modify the query and we type select distinct status from relationship, and we get back single, in a relationship, married, in an open relationship, it's complicated, and engaged. So now we know what is stored in the status column of the relationship table. In this video, we have seen how we can use the select distinct command to eliminate duplicate entries from the results. As we were working through the examples, you may have liked to sort the results so that they feel a little bit more organized. We're going to see how we can do this ordering and sorting in the next video. Until then, play around and practice. See you next time.